Hey guys, do my makeup with me. The reason I'm doing a makeup tutorial today is because I keep getting a lot of comments and DMs on asking how I do my makeup and to do a makeup tutorial, so I'm really excited to film one. So I already put on my moisturizer, but I used the Tula 24/7 Moisturizer Intense. This stuff is super good. Next, I'm putting on the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. Also, let's ignore that I have a black eye. Please and thanks. And now I'm just gonna blend it with this e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I used to never use brushes for any of my makeup products, but I feel like that's mostly all that I use now. So next for concealer, I'm just gonna use this Huda Beauty. It's called Fox Filter Corrector, and it's in the shade Pink Pavello. I never used to use a pink toned concealer, but I actually really like it. It was my mom's, but I stole it. Okay, now that we got dots all over my face, we're just gonna blend. I'm using a little bit of this on my eye just because I am filming a brand unboxing video and I just don't really want my eye to show more than it already is. Obviously, I normally don't put flawless filter on my eye, so that is not a part of my makeup routine. Now for blush, I'm just gonna use this Say blush. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. In the shade Chili, and then I'm also using Rare Beauty in the shade Happy. So I really like mixing these two together. It just makes a really pretty pink shade. And I don't think you ever have enough blush. And I also just put a little, that's not a little, just some on my nose. And then going in with this shade also, just kind of putting it right next to the other one. And I do a little bit less of this one, just because it is a little bit of a darker pink. And I'm taking this blush, oh my gosh, this brush to blend my blush. It's Morphe E48. This is definitely not a blush burning. I had to refilm this clip 5 times because I keep mixing up my words. But we're just gonna blend my blush now. Yeah. I don't know why that was just so hard. What on earth? Okay, my blush is all blended. I know it looks crazy, but just trust the process. You can literally never have too much blush. I'm just going to take my translucent setting powder. This is the Laura Mercier. And then I'm also taking this little powder puff I got off Shein. And this is pretty simple. You know, you just put it wherever you get oily. I always do it underneath my eyes, of course. And then I put it right under my nose. I know I'm going to look crazy. And then on my chin. And then right in the middle of my eyebrows. And then sometimes I'll even go and put a little bit under my blush like this. I don't know why, but I just do. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes and then add my Lancome lash primer. This stuff is really good if you like your lashes to look fuller, and also if you want your lashes to stay curled all day, because I know when I use this, my lashes don't move. Not sponsored, by the way. Okay, I'm going to put this on and I'll be right back. My lashes are primed and I just powdered in my powder, so now it's time to gel down my eyebrows. I don't really use a specific brow gel. I just kind of go back and forth with what I have. So I'm using this Kosas Air Brow Gel. I really like it, and I have it in the mini size. So I may get the bigger version because I went to Fuge Camp, and this held my brows all day. I did mention in my first Get Ready With Me video that I always swoop my brows to the side and not up because I don't like the fluffy bird. No. Sorry if that's offensive to anyone. I just don't like it on me personally, and I think I look like a bird, so. Anyways, we're just going to use this Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray Oil Control. And I use the oil control because my face, like I said, gets really oily. And I do this before I do my powder products, and then I also do it after. I just want to say that I literally just filmed 4 or 5 clips in 2x speed. So, yeah. What I was saying when I filmed all that in 2x speed is after I spray my face, I will do bronzer, and I've actually not been doing bronzer lately, but I kind of feel pale today for some reason. So I did already put it on, and I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Mahogany. This stuff is really pigmented. I actually did put a little bit too much on this side, so I'm trying to blend it out to look even, but this stuff is really good. I definitely recommend this. And the good thing about this one, this is definitely cheaper. It's not cheap, but it's cheaper than some of the other bronzers that I use that don't work as good as this. So I wasn't going to put on any blush, but I actually did just put on some of the Hollywood Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Hollywood Blush and Glow Glide palette. Okay, and next, now that we're done with all the liquid products, all of the powder products, we're going to go ahead and spray our face again before we do highlighter. I feel like my makeup routine is a lot of products and a lot of steps, But in the end, it does not look like I wear a lot of makeup, I feel like. But sometimes if I'm feeling like I really don't want to do makeup, I'll just slap some concealer on. I will use this Makeup by Mario blush in the shade Pale Petal and either curl my lashes or just throw on mascara. But today is a full face day. Now we're just going to spray my face. Last step for mascara and lips is highlighter. And I just use this, what is this? Hold on. Hourglass in the shade Gold Flash. I actually really like this stuff, and like as you can tell, I've had it for a while. It's just really, really good, and I really like it. So I just put it on my nose, and I just kind of swipe it like that. Same over here, and I actually have been doing it right underneath my eyebrows. So sometimes I'll just do it on my chin, because why not? And this is the base. Kidding. I'm gonna blend this out. Okay, now this is the base. It doesn't look much different, but you can just tell it's blended. And for my lashes, I'm just gonna use this Huda Beauty One Coat Wow, and then also I Love Extreme Crazy Volume by Essence. So for my lashes, I don't really have like a technique or anything. I just kind of brush through them until I like the way they look. And here's how my lashes look with the first mascara. Even though it says One Coat Wow, I use like 5. I feel like my bronzer looks a little harsh for some reason, so I'm just gonna like take my beauty blender and just kind of like pat it. For my lips, I've just been using this Corsica Scents Rose Lip Glow Balm. It just kind of leaves like a cute pink tint, and it's really like moisturizing, so I really like it. And next we're just gonna go ahead and do my last coat of mascara. And this is the finished makeup look. I really like the way my makeup looks. I wish it looked like this every day. I hope you guys enjoyed my makeup tutorial. Let me know if you guys want any tutorials or have any questions down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye!